Former executive Bill Estrada's goals at work were always collaboration and understanding in an effort to bring people together. With a gourmet cook wife and travels abroad, these objectives are realized around the table. His family-run spot is in the heart of Oakland, and it's been serving up the same traditional menu for years. It's on International Boulevard, and it's called La Mexicana Restaurant.
My name is Candelario Cuevas. I'm a co-owner of La Mexicana Restaurant. My wife used to work for the restaurant for 30 years, and the former owner wanted to close the restaurant about a year and a half ago. The customers begged her not to close the restaurant and take over, so that's what we did, so we can make the people happy and bring them to have the tortillas that they've been having for almost 50 years.
My name is Emma, and I'm the owner for La Mexicana. The dishes I started as like chicken mole, that's the favorite now for the customers, and the small tacos and the small enchiladas. Everything fresh. Fresh chile, fresh garlic, fresh tomato. My favorite dish that's the stay a la Mexicana and chicken mole. We make the mole when you order, that's by the scratch. The lady that makes tortillas, she worked for 10 years already. That's why the people came, because nobody made tortillas like that. The tortillas that's made by the scratch. I cook the corn and ground the corn for the masa. And I made the first masa. I work here for 30 years, and I like it because that's the same customers. That's like my family. That's 5-generation customers.
Okay, Bill, you have been eating these same tortillas made by the same hands for what, 30 years?
Actually, 41.
41 years.
Yeah,
you
41.
don't look that old, though.
Thank you. I don't feel it. I don't feel it.
And what brings you back to La Mexicana?
Well, you know, immediately going in there, very unassuming, small restaurant, but went in and had what I typically have, the chicken enchilada. Mm-hmm. And the sauce in this particular case was fabulous. And I've had that for literally 40 years. About 3 or 4 months ago.
That's why you look so good. The lycopene and the tomatoes or something.
That's it. That's exactly it. But the first thing I typically order when we go in there is the guacamole.
Absolutely. And did you have the guac when you went, Kevin?
I did have the guacamole, and it was very tasty, but it was really kind of small, and they laid it on a bed of lettuce, which I thought it made it hard to eat the guacamole. So, I mean, you know, I wouldn't
See, that's the part that I like, though. It's hand crushed, and I watched, I can't remember the lady's name in the back. She hand crushes it, she adds her own onion and tomato, and on a bed of lettuce. You can take that tortilla chip and pick it up, and I add that little green sauce to it. It's fantastic. It makes it fantastic.
Yeah. Awesome.
Did you try that?
Oh, yeah. We started off with the chile relleno, though.
Oh, yeah.
Just a la carte. Just totally bathed in this amazing sauce that I wanted to just...
Okay, I wanted to flush the sauce down the toilet.
Interesting.
I mean,
loved it.
was
Well, that's why I
way
went with
too much
it.
sauce. I mean, I wanted it a little more simple. I like the chile relleno, but
Yeah.
I just wanted it a little more simple.
I loved that
you
it was
guys are very
drenched in
different.
sauce.
Oh, absolutely.
In fact, I would say that the sauces are the most amazing thing.
That's
about
exactly
the
it.
restaurant,
Things
most
that-
distinctive.
And I want to talk about the tortillas a little bit because, I mean, they've been making the same handcrafted tortillas
And
for
those,
years.
they are great. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't love the restaurant, but I did love the tortillas. I don't even like corn tortillas, but they were thick, they were warm.
Yeah.
And I think they used it in my enchilada, so I thought that added a lot of pizzazz to the enchilada. And I like the sauce in the enchilada, but that was the only sauce, because I also tried my friend who had the mole sauce. Too sweet.
I love
Too sweet.
mole.
Oh, so you
Well,
love
that
the
could be
mole.
your
my
dessert.
God.
Yeah.
What did you love
I
about
loved
the mole?
it. Again, I loved it being drenched in this amazing sauce that had this great chocolatey, really deep, dark chocolate, like not a, Hershey chocolate, like a really robust chocolate. Just, again, I could have licked my fingers. Loved it.
You could like mine too.
Oh, all right.
Well, I'll tell you.
We might have to, all you three go together.
Speaking
because we're gonna
of
have
those tortillas, though, the fact of the matter is that only 2 women over the last 41 years have been hand making those, and I mean literally from scratch. It's just amazing.
Let's talk a little bit about the location because it's, it's not necessarily a spot you're going to be hanging out in normally.
Yeah, it's in the barrio. It's in the barrio of Oakland, and it's between High Street, and you get off at Fruitvale, whatever, and you work
Not
your way
that there's
back.
anything wrong with the spot
Yeah,
at
and
all. No.
Frankly, there's parking in the back, and it's a thriving area, and yeah, I've never had a problem going in the area at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I took the BART to the area and walked 7 blocks. It was fine. It was a Sunday afternoon, so just a lazy sunset kind of day, and found it very easily. And I've already made appointments to go again with friends because it's that good.
And gives you value?
Yeah.
Oh, totally. I had food like lunch for the next 3 days.
He had leftover sauce.
Yeah, really. Sauce.
You got my sauce.
I should have taken yours. I would have done it. I had to have the flan because I'm a flan chick. Like, I'm a flan connoisseur. You thought so? It's written all over my face. I love this flan. Usually the flans are a little creamier than this flan. So I thought, okay, well, it's not going to be that great. I loved it. It had more of a cheesecake, New York cheesecake, Brooklyn consistency, and a burnt caramel flavor that was awesome. I thought it was one of the best flans I've ever had.
All right, Bill, this is your spot. Wrap it up for us.
Well, if you like handmade tortillas, there's where you got to go.
Okay, Kevin?
I wouldn't go just for the handmade tortillas. The only way you'd get me back there is if I had to go to the Dollar Tree across the street.
Okay, Carrie.
All right. Go and bring Tupperware. Go and make sure you sop up all the sauce because it's worth it.
All right. If you would like to try La Mexicana Restaurant, it's on International at 39th in Oakland. The telephone number is 510-533-8818. It's open for lunch and dinner Wednesday through Sunday. Reservations are not accepted, and the average price for dinner without drinks is around $10.